King Eric the Great, aka Rick Capo, coming at y'all with another video for the day. And I just want to let y'all know, in my humble opinion, Dino from H-Town, he was the front man of H-Town, the R&B group for the 90s, is possibly one of the coldest vocalists to have ever touched the microphone. Not the 90s, not the 80s, but ever. And I'm not saying this and I'm not giving this man his accolades because he's dead, but if you listen to those records, from Fever to Flavor, Begging After Dark, Ladies Edition, you'll see what I'm talking about. And what was impressive about Dino is he was 17 to 20 when he did these records. He wasn't 25, 26. This dude was 17 years old when Knocking the Boots came out. I think he was 18 or 17. Then Emotions came through. Then Backseat. These brothers, I felt they could have been neck and neck with Jodeci. But the difference is, Jodeci also had Puffy behind him. H-Town, they came through, they had Luke. But then by that second album, they were going through label issues. So with those turmoils going on behind the scenes, it hurt their reach. Between that, and then they going through a spiritual awakening, Dino per se, that's what led to their third album titled Ladies Edition. It threw their fan base for a loop. Now, it was a dope album. I like the maturity that was displayed there. But their fans, they wanted to hear more Backseat. They wanted to hear more Knocking the Boots. They wanted to hear more Lick You Up. They weren't ready for that change. But you can't take away Dino's talent. I would consider Dino to be the Johnny Gill of the 90s. Because you know when Johnny Gill came out, Johnny Gill was like, he had a grown voice. He brought a grown, mature aspect to New Edition. Dino was 17 to 18 years old. He sounded like a grown man. And he could hang with the best of them. It was just unfortunate that he wasn't able to get a lot of that reach out there, aside from their core base. And when he died, listen to that last song he did, Till I Die. That's probably one of the most deepest, most also eerie songs that I ever heard. You could feel goosebumps coming down your spine because you would think, and I think this is true, that he recorded that song. That was the last song he ever recorded. Like he visualized visualized his funeral, which was crazy because it seemed like he prophesized his death. Now, right now, the H-Town guys are still touring. His brother Shaddam is still touring. They still trying to do their thing. But it's just not the same still without Dino, because Dino was the heart of that group, the heart and soul of that group. And they still putting out albums. They just did an album with Jodeci, I believe. They trying to restore the feeling. They still touring. But you can shudder to think how Dino would have coexist in today's era. He was ahead of his time. And with him being a youngster, that made him such a prodigy. So definitely check out those H-Town albums. If you haven't checked them out, if you're an R&B head, you definitely missing out on a special talent because Dino Conner was one of the best to do it to me. And it's sad that they don't get the accolades that they really don't get. So I wanted to take this video to give them that. Because Dino was a cold vocalist, man. Emotions, Backseat, Sex Bowl, Fever for the Flavor. Good gracious, man.